School. Congratulations to the class of 2022. We would like to welcome and acknowledge our distinguished guests. Assistant Superintendent of High Schools, Dr. J. Camarino, please stand. Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Tiffany Brown, please stand. And our Long Beach Unified School Board member, Mr. Doug Otto, please stand. Also, please stand and be recognized if you are a Wilson alumni in the stands tonight. I'd now like to welcome to the podium ASB Treasurer from the Wave Pathway, Mark Choi.
Buenas tardes, dignatarios, profesores, familias, amigos y la generación de 2022. Estamos muy emocionados de que estén aquí esta tarde para celebrar la 95 ceremonia de graduación de Wilson. ¡Vamos, Bruins!
Please stand for the presentation of colors.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce our ASB presidents, Isabella Reina and Amber Costanza.
Seniors, congratulations. We celebrate our first days of school, our birthdays, and holidays that serve as a rite of passage. And today will be yet another milestone for ourselves. Our 4 years have passed so quickly that it presented us with a unique set of challenges. Challenges that will never be marked in time again. With that, every challenge holds a valuable lesson. During the past year, the changes in our learning taught us to appreciate the small things at Wilson. Our senior activities, our morning bulletins, our weekly rallies, and of course, spending time with our friends. These small things, many steeped in tradition, is the legacy we carry into the future and pass down into future classes. Our class emphasized the importance of equity, accountability, and strength unlike any other. And because of that, we have set a new precedent and imprinted on the legacy of Wilson High School for years to come. While we have unknowingly contributed so much to Wilson High School, we have also grown as our own. Pioneers opening up a new frontier was a quote dedicated to Wilson students by Long Beach School's superintendent in 1926. We have been pioneers, experiencing events so unique and tragic and successfully overcoming the unknown. Today is our last milestone together. Tomorrow you will be taking your Bruin experience and becoming your own pioneer. So, I encourage you to reflect on your perseverance, your strength, and to look into your future with wide eyes, filled with hope and ambition. Because as we leave today, we leave as prepared individuals who have grown in the face of adversity and who have continued to be pioneers of our own futures. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors and milestones. And fours up.
The class of 2022 has not only made their way through high school, but defied the odds they were given. Wilson High School's basis of tradition and excellence has been exceeded by this year's graduating class, and I could not be prouder of the humans we have become. Together we went through nearly 2 years of what felt like a never-ending cycle of isolation, change, uncertainty, and improbable amounts of strength. Together we have managed to flourish and now become a part of Wilson's legacy by signing our Gold Book. For 95 years, Wilson seniors have left their name and signed the Gold Book. A book that holds so many names, we needed two. It holds over 70,000 names of students who have graduated from this school. Although on paper it may just seem like names, they hold much more. They hold the spirit, memories, and friendships that were built on the historic grounds of Wilson High School. Those tens of thousands of names have been through the end of a depression, a world war, a fight for gender equality, and in our names, a global pandemic. Those who came before us have paved the path we walk on today, and we have added our names, our experiences, and our voices as we continue the path. The universe has chosen us to be a part of this journey together. We have influenced each other, we have taught one another, and we have changed each other's lives forever. I want you all to know that the legacy you have left behind and the future you are about to build is once in a lifetime. My mom has always told me that the only constant in life is change, so embrace that change and make it your own. Live life in the present and find peace in the person you are becoming, because that person will yet again defy the odds. Congratulations, class of 2022, we did it.
Good evening, Bruins. Today is Monday, June 13th, 2022, Graduation Day.
This is Angie Sandoval, Pathway Ambassador representing the School of Leadership and Public Service.
And Jesse Kolodny, ASB Dodgeball Commissioner and representing the School of Leadership and Public Service.
I love you, Jesse!
Today is our last bulletin.
Seniors, today is graduation day. We did it, class of 2022.
We have our journey as a class presented by Pathway Ambassadors and ASB members representing each pathway.
School of the Arts, Adriana Wiggins. School of Medicine and Biotechnology, Sarah Isa. School of Leadership and Public Service, Angie Membrano. And School of Technology, Max. And Wave Tasha Napelli.
Good evening, class of 2022, and congratulations on sitting here today graduating from Wilson High School. In the grand scheme of things, it was only 4 years ago we were deciding between high schools and pathways. COVID tried time and time again to steal our high school experience and pause the growing up we would have done during the traditional 4 years of high school. Let it be known that COVID truly failed. If anything, the pandemic catapulted our coming of age. Isolation yielded introspection, introspection yielded growth, growth yielded new perspectives and new friends, those who may have not gained otherwise. The virus even tried to stop us from gathering here today in our caps and gowns, and yet here we are. That's why senior year to me was more than just the last year of high school. It was about making up for the time and experiences I thought I had lost. But this year wouldn't have been close to this meaningful without the adversity of the past 2 years. Just being here today is a display of the resilience of our class and how we've all made the most of our final year as Bruins. We all are more resilient than we know. Most high schoolers will tell you junior year is the hardest one. It's trying to find that balance between all of our AP classes, trying to have a social life, and trying to figure out what in the world we're going to do after high school. One could even argue that our junior year was exceptionally stressful with the pandemic stealing it from us. To us, it felt like time was passing by so slowly and we just couldn't wait to get out of high school. But now that we are here today graduating, we can't help but ask ourselves the question, where did all the time go? It feels like just yesterday we were sitting in our first day of class freshman year. We were scrambling to study for that one test next week or chasing after that 11:59 deadline. We were chartering our first club or registering for our AP tests. We were volunteering to stay behind after class and help that one teacher that you basically lived in their classroom because of how much you hung out there. You were just with your counselor trying to meet that dual enrollment deadline. Can you still feel that anxiety that creeps up your back before you strum your guitar or take that first turn of choreography in front of everyone? Well, whether you're a sports player or a musician, a dancer, or even a TA, or maybe you weren't any of those things, you made it here, and I'm extremely proud of you. You found yourself and discovered your passion, and you have uncovered new sides and new skills within yourself, and achieved amazing things. And if you feel like you haven't, that's totally okay. Guess what? You achieved the impossible. You survived high school. Go thank your support system, whether that's a teacher, a parent, or even just a pet. But don't forget to thank yourself for getting yourself here. شكرا لأمي وأبويا على كل حاجة وألف مبروك لينا كلنا على التخرج.
I was born in the small country of Honduras. And if when I was younger, you came and told me that at 18 I'd be graduating high school in the US, I would not have believed you. Because not many people from my country are fortunate enough to do this. But here I am today, the first person in my family graduating. Isn't that crazy? Going from not knowing how to say a single word in English to giving a speech at my graduation. But I know that there are many other people out in the crowd today who share a similar, if not the same story. So congrats to everyone, but in particular, congrats to us first high school graduates and our families, and congrats to our first generation college students. We finally did it, guys. We faced all the physically and mentally draining work school has to offer, and here we are today graduating. So let's celebrate, and let's thank everyone who's helped us get this far, including ourselves, because what we've accomplished hasn't been easy at all. And the ones who are currently helping this future class of 2026 prepare for this new and upcoming chapter of our lives. Okay, I'm not done. I got Spanish now. Buenas tardes, familias, amigos y todos los que nos acompañan hoy en día. Es un gran placer y honor presentar y felicitar a la clase del 2022. En especial a los estudiantes universitarios primera generación. Estoy muy orgullosa de cada uno de nosotros por haber enfrentado cada obstáculo puesto en nuestro camino con mucha perseverancia y haber llegado hasta el día de hoy, nuestra graduación. Muchas gracias a todas las personas que nos ayudaron a llegar tan lejos y a los que nos están ayudando a prepararnos para este nuevo capítulo de nuestras vidas. Gracias.
I started high school moving into an entirely new area, uncertain about what my future holds. 10 years from now, I'm happy to say that my friends will be the most important memories of high school. Friends I made through my classes, sports, and clubs such as Tech South. I enjoyed all the time we spent together at football games, dance shows, school plays, and more. I experienced high school from many different perspectives, from walking into the loud chanting halls of Linkford to becoming the Linkford leaders, long lengthy study sessions for IP exams to falling asleep through them. All of these experiences helped me shape me into the person I am today. I want to thank all of our teachers, pathway counselors, and coaches for all the support and encouragement you gave us through in-person learning and online learning. I'm happy to say that you make our graduation special and that you make our next chapter worth it. And how lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Привет, меня друга, и спасибо.
Within the next few years, our class will be entering a different society than the class before us. Not only is society different because of the events that have occurred, but also because of the emergence of a new class of leaders, us. As my friend so beautifully stated, through every obstacle put in our path, class of 2022, we have adapted and overcome all of it. Ma'alolita, ma'alolifina. The average lifespan of a human being in modern society is 72 years. And since a majority of us are 17 to 18 years old right now, that leaves us with more than enough time to create change. Whether you're leaving Wilson as a Moore League champion, a league crew leader, or the president of a club, we are all leaving Wilson as leaders in our own right. And we all share the same ability to create change. So continue to stand up for what you believe in, and continue to step outside of your comfort zone, for we've all seen what a difference 4 years can make. Taking both our academic and life lessons, let us finally end this chapter in our lives, and let us begin anew and create those changes. Thank you, Bruins. Happy graduation day, and have a great life. Until we meet again. And I'm your senior class president, and today I'll be passing the scroll to the next senior class president, which is Alyssa Velasquez. We, the members of the senior class, entrust you to the rights, the rank, responsibility, leadership, and maturity to continue and strengthen our league. To be a Bruin means to be the best of the best, to continue our legacy with pride and spirit, whether it's in the field, the classroom, and other extracurricular activities, or in the community. Wilson has stood proud through tragedy and triumph since 1926. Please make our distinguished alumni proud as they watch you grow and read about your accomplishments. We wish for your success to be many and your failures to be a few, always maintaining Bruin dignity. As senior class president, I pass you this scroll, a symbol of our wishes for the new senior class and our pride in Wilson High School. Take this challenge seriously and continue our tradition of excellence. I wish you the best of next year and in your years to come. It's a great day to be a Bruin. Thank you.
I'd like to take a moment to recognize and thank the Wilson faculty and counselors who have worked so hard for our students. Among this group are 8 staff who are retiring as the class of 2022 graduates. Wendy Anderson, Leticia Davila, Maureen Gorman, Edward Hawk, Linda Lamartino Palmer, Paula Lazicki, Herberto Rios, and Sharon White Leather. Wilson will not be the same without these dedicated staff members. I would now like to recognize the class of 2022 members who logged more than 1,000 hours of community service. Before I ask them to stand, I am thrilled to share that the class of 2022 performed 15,809 hours of community service. The following students logged more than 1,000 hours of service. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Joshua Aguilar, Amanda Burke, Maxim Labrov Tech, and Tasha Napelli Wade. Congratulations to you all. The class of 2022 has earned $11.3 million in scholarships. In addition, the 803 members of the class of 2022 earned 24 Pathway Awards,
249 presidential awards for academic excellence, 133 distinguished scholar medallions, 17 advanced placement with honors awards, 24 advanced placement with distinction awards, 55 advanced placement scholars award, and 540 advanced placement stoles. In your 4 years, the class of 2022 has been part of 35 more league championships. This year, including girls golf, girls tennis, boys water polo, girls water polo, boys swimming, boys volleyball, boys water polo, boys soccer, girls soccer, girls swimming, boys volleyball, boys track and field, and the first ever Moore League Championship for girls lacrosse. Your class also welcomed the inaugural year of girls beach volleyball. You also brought home 3 CIF championships, including our boys volleyball and boys track and field last year, and our freshmen were part of the CIF girls basketball team in 2020. And let's not forget our dodgeball championships, the Poker Club. The class of 2022 includes 55 students who have earned nothing less than an A in each and every class, each and every semester of high school. Will our Wilson High School valedictorians please stand and remain standing as a Performing Arts, Jordan Guzman, Salvador Schmidt, Paige Simmons, Callie Smith, Jimmy Vienna, Adriana Wiggins. From the School of the Arts, Visual Arts, Ashley Flores, Rhodes, Janelle Felix Santiago. From the School of Leadership and Public Service, Jake Fox, Olivia Kramer, Jennifer Lopez, John Wanamaker, and Morgan Welsh. From the School of Medicine and Biotechnology, Julissa Cortez, Kelly Ferreira, Quang Nguyen. From the School of Technology, Manuel Garces, Lucas Halle, Isabel Kimball, Ricky Moscaso, Aiden Oakley, Arlena and Zachary Wakefield. And from the Wave Pathway, Alexis Alfaro Naranjo, Meredith Bond, Gray Carson, Leslie Ibanez Castellanos, Dylan Chopin, Jake Delaray, Darla Driscoll, Jack Eckenrode, Jack Gentile, Melissa Grimaldo Carrillo, Myra Hernandez, Benjamin Lavin, and Tyler Lemke. Oh, there's more. Grace Littleworth, Jacqueline Mendoza, Luke Morrison, Melissa Orna, Lucy Palmer, Konstantina Papadamis, Gabriela Pinedo, Leo Provednikov, Evelyn Ramirez, Isabella Reyna, Maria Romero Hernandez, Sophia Sanger, Elizabeth Schuster, William Shackleton Harper, Justin Vasantachart, Dylan Walty, and Isabella Wooden. Congratulations to all of you. You may return to your seats. Class of 2022, I am honored to be with you here this evening as we commemorate the road that we have traveled together these last few years. If anyone had told you 4 years ago that your last 3 years of high school would be interrupted by the COVID pandemic, we would not have believed them. In March 2020, when we all left campus, we had no idea we would be learning virtually for a year, then return wearing masks for most of your senior year. Class of 2022, your perseverance through a pandemic shows your tremendous resilience, and I have no doubts that you will be successful. As I looked for a quote that resonated with me to read at this ceremony, I kept returning to my morning announcements that accentuate our guidelines for success with the acronym BRUIN. Bruins are brave, respectful, united, inspirational, and noble. I chose an inspirational quote from Dr. Seuss from Oh, the Places You'll Go. And it reads, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who will decide where you'll go." Class of 2022, as you embark on the next journey that is life, I want to congratulate you and wish you success. In a very short while, you will move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left and leave Wilson High School as a graduate. My challenge to each of you is to do all that you can to reach your full potential. Continue to advocate for a more inclusive and caring world that embodies the ideals of a just society. If each of you is able to do that, imagine the effect it would have on the world. The future is truly in your hands. Good luck to you all, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Bruin. It is now our pleasure to present diplomas to the Wilson High School class of 2022.
We'd now like to thank Ms. Holland and honor her legacy by presenting her with this flag.
We would like to congratulate you on your retirement and give inspiration to all of us.
To growing 10 feet tall and music on repeat. Who knew all this time would go so fast? Who knew that 4 years would last?
Could I have your attention, please? In a year that's been memorable, tonight will be unforgettable because you've all graduated from Wilson High School and one of the finest school districts in the state of California. I want you to all remember and thank your families, guardians, all that have helped you along the way. And so now, Wilson High School class of 2022, would you please stand? On behalf of the Board of Education and all the teachers, administrators, and counselors who have educated you over the past 13 years, I hereby certify that you have met all the graduation requirements of the Long Beach Unified School District and declare that henceforth you will be recognized as graduates of Wilson High School. Symbolic of this momentous occasion, will you please take the tassel from the right, move it to the left, and congratulations to all of you.